usually they like skip the draft. So let's see. Okay, yeah, you are up.
Am I up? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just retweet this. Quote it.
Oh, why didn't it? Oh, the title's in here. Shit.
Okay, there you go. 50. Oh. Maestro.
Okay, cool. Dalry. Okay, I just got confirmation of the maps, buddy.
Okay, great.
But okay, who are we waiting for? Why's Clanko here? What the hell? Oh, is he playing for them?
Isn't Clank? Yeah, he's playing for them.
Oh, young Adam!
Like, he's 13 and the rest of his squad's like 20.
Makes sense, eh?
Makes a lot of sense. But Intel, hashtag Intel for
50,
probably.
for 50-50 rates. I don't know, eh? Do you think... I mean, I guess it's not a problem at the moment. Like, Bravado's got Scorpio, and then again they got Viper, which is plus 18, so they do have that second man at hand. That's right.
Yeah. But I do think Klenko might visit some other grounds, you know?
No, definitely, dude. He's got the talent to do so, bro. So, you can't put it past him. But you know what they said, Dara, you always come back to your roots, eh? So, I'm gonna see what happens next season, bro.
We'll have to see, eh?
We'll see what happens next season. I just want to try and get this around quickly. Flipper, I didn't title the tweet for the status of the tweet, dude.
You just quoted.
I just quoted, yeah.
I always just quoted, yeah.
Oh, you just quoted, okay, cool.
I just quoted it as well.
I wonder what time this guy's gonna start. Put my phone on silent.
No idea.
Just share this tweet quickly, dude. Yeah, Dara, there's a lot to speak about, obviously. Technical terms, where I think you're gonna have to hop on board with that in terms of callouts and such. I know, obviously, with the implementation of RW, they brought it down there under the minimap, but top left, yeah.
But some people like have some other callouts, and then
yes,
no one calls. I think this what was underpass? Underpass is some weird name on this throwback map, and then apparently this bottom is called bike something. I have no idea, and this is some weird names.
Oh, they're all weird. Okay, it's unfortunate. That's fine, bro. We can make a plan. How did you do the other night, bro? Did you get a lot of players? Can you remember?
What views?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you guys played. Yeah, you guys played us, Crypto. I think it was the highest viewed. At one stage I had over 50.
Jeez, so, that's decent, eh?
So, yeah, that's decent. It went quite far.
Then again, I'm wondering now, is it because of Crypto versus Vinco, or what was the situation?
I think it would be that, or all the retweets, everyone like jumping on board and...
okay. Okay, no, that's decent, bro. That's a lot. It's a lot, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's like, because we are live, we can just as well say it, if those retweets really do help get the word out there, and we like when everyone says that hashtag Africa for God Champs, it like really helps. So if you do tweet something like that, just keep going, because it's at least getting somewhere.
No, of course. Yeah, I think we currently only have 2 people on board. Dollar, must I leave it on this view, this setup over here? I don't know if you can see. It's not full screen.
No, yeah. That, quickly press your share button again.
Share button. Okay.
Go to your
broadcast settings. Oh. Camera. Advanced settings, view comments, invite players to broadcast. Display message. Oh, okay, I must turn that off. Okay, that's off. There we go. There we go, boys and ladies, if anyone is joining us. Let's see what's going on over here, bro. I just need to share this link, dude. Okay, they're starting.
Thanks. I'm actually looking forward to SNDs when it comes to playing Vinco, because I really do know their Vinco. Their SNDs are up to like the best. I don't think I've seen them drop SND yet.
No, Vinco, yeah, from what I've seen as well, Dara, they've been dropping quite a lot of hardpoint games, but their Search and Destroy and Uplink games have been definitely victorious. as you can tell, I mean they've been taking each series 3-2 quite often.
Yeah.
Dalre, seeing as though this is our first co-cast together, who would you like to hop on board with, buddy?
Well, I actually do like your duo. Let's just jump on board with your duo.
Vinco Rocky.
I don't think he needs any announcement, but okay, let's jump on board with him.
Sweet, okay, cool. Well, yeah, welcome to everyone on board right now at the stream. It is Vinco Gaming taking on 50-50 for the Ruby Cup Showdown, if I stand under correction.
No, that's 100% correct, but yeah, with Rocky currently jumping in hill, we're getting a nice shot there. Does spot someone on the bike. He does get him as well. Great start for Rocky. Just trying to slay out for his team while we're sitting in hill. Does find another one. Rocky going absolutely huge, currently on a 4 streak, and the game just started, but early dominance to the side of Vinco.
Yeah, definitely well said there, Dalre. We do see now Vinco Gaming with 15 points on the board. Rocky actually gets taken out by Fanboys, who's currently the top slayer for his team with 3 kills to 2 deaths. But the boys from Vinco, as we can see, are currently with a 13-point advantage, and there's only 13 seconds, might I say, remaining on this current hardpoint. Dalre, do you think, what are the predominant spawns for this back red barn, would you have to say?
You definitely need to, on the side of 50-50, you really do need to push out back barn, because if you do spawn a back statue, or I think, yeah, I do think they call that, it's a problem for your team because they do need to spawn. I think it's one of the Yield's most predominant spawns that you need to get. So, in other words, you're quite screwed if you don't have the spawns.
No, I'll have to agree with that as one, buddy. Okay, well, we do see now 50-50 once again being shoved out of the hill. But that's 3 down for Vinco Gaming, as I might have to say so myself. Now we do see now Vinco, they are spawning back blue. And yeah, 50-50 just currently tallying up all the points in the barn hill with only 19 seconds remaining. The spawns will be extremely vital with the, I think it's, is it underpass or is it bike?
yeah, underpass, that's correct. But great keeping of hill there by 50-50. Definitely, like as I said just before this hill, if you don't get the spawn, breaking this hill is quite difficult. So great, FF Wanted standing still, doing absolutely nothing without respected him.
Ooh,
so
Eros.
Don't know what's wrong there.
Oh, Eros with the 2-piece. I did click on him. Unfortunately gets taken up by Midas. However, a huge kill for Midas. Midas then returned with the 2-piece. And it looks like 50-50 are going to take the lead with this one. Okay, which leaves Vinco Reigns the last man alive for Vinco. Obviously pushing the hill. Manages to pick up one. Decides to take cover. Gets taken up by Fanboys.
Yeah, but just a quick update. Just before this match started, a new patch came out, disabling the term called snaking.
Snaking.
And FF wanted to print.
That's unfortunate, eh?
Unfortunately, they can't stop this match, as it is part of the rules. The game has to go on. He can join back at any moment, but the game has to go on.
Yeah, that is part of the DGL rule sets. Unfortunately, if a player times out if a player times out before the first 30 seconds or the first kill, you are allowed to restart the map. However, thereafter, then yeah, you gotta just continue and see out the current map at hand. However, we do still see 50-50 with the 20-point advantage, is Dalre. But yeah, it has to be said that the man advantage for Vinco Gaming will definitely put them in their favor.
Yeah, this is the time that Vinco absolutely has to go dumb hard, get an early lead, get a good lead, because when Bren does join back, that it evens things out again. So Vinco definitely has to go huge now. But getting back to the update I just said, so the update, or the update like disabled or fixed, not disabled, just fixed the snaking. In Call of Duty, so that's great, because I know some people do hate that. And then big when it comes to SND is that defusing and planting of bombs do not help towards your specialist payload.
Oh wow.
So you do have to get those skills now. It's no more, come on, give me bomb, give me this. But the bomb diffusers and plants does count towards your kill streak, your streak.
Streak,
Your streak,
okay.
like your Trinity Rocket and such. So
Yeah.
that's huge when it comes to SND.
No, that's definitely interesting, Dalre. I mean, you mentioned that snaking effect, I don't know, the snaking phenomena has been removed today specifically. So great timing for the players in terms of those who did not prefer it. However, we do see Fanboys, if I stand under correction, he has been taken up, but he does have full streaks, Dalre. That's Bombardment, I think it's called, plus the HXD or Scarab, that's the one, and FTL Payload. There we go. So yeah, Brent has joined back. So let's keep note of that.
Fanboys Warden currently
fantastic
18
shots
7
there.
with some awesome shots there.
Straight fire.
He streaked out and still has that FTL to work with. That's definitely a payload that you can get multiple times a game.
Of course.
So using it more often is a great advantage to your team. He does spot someone back barn, but let's quickly see. And oh, another timeout. Something's definitely wrong from the side of Bren.
Yeah.
Haunted, so I don't know what the guy's going to do about this.
Now you have to ask yourself the question, Dalre. I mean, the fact that he's timing out so frequently, someone perhaps signing into his account. I know we've heard that a lot in the past, where other players sign into other players' accounts while they're playing a tournament game, putting them at a disadvantage. It's extremely spiteful, to say the least. But there we go. He joins back. Okay, perhaps that's not the issue. But
I do say, well, it's concerning that it's definitely something that shouldn't happen, or people just being spiteful, but let's just please leave that side of things alone. Let people play their game. And but currently Vinco, what, 30 points?
Yeah, basically 30 points. 30 points there are. And bike path hardpoint is currently activated. We do see now 50-50 in control. Let's give some time to Midas. Is he a familiar player in the competitive Call of Duty scene in South Africa? Dalre?
Well,
is he new?
Well, Midas is, you can say, sort of new. Does bring some nice, how can I say, chem to the team on 50-50. So they might use him in a quite. If my opinions should say, let him slay out, because I think his slaying power is quite. I wouldn't say it matches Vinco, but it's there. It gets better, and he does play quite well with the side of 50-50.
Okay, that's fantastic. I mean, the only Midas I'm aware about is that one where you can buy all your car appliances from. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, Dalre, but yeah.
That's for sure.
I guess that's what happens when you hit 18 and you acquire your first vehicle. But yeah, once again, we do see now 50-50 with the baseball field hard points checked down. However, it's only Haunted, last alive in the hill. Will he be able to? No, unfortunately gets taken out. And Vinco.
I see Vinco Reigns currently 9 and 17. He's having a bit of a struggle on the side of Vinco. Does use his Scarab now.
Yeah, currently on board with the Scarab of Vinco Reigns.
Oh, and then he streaks.
Unfortunately takes out his own player. And then gets taken up himself. Dalre, that's so important, is the team kills. How many times we see it over and over again with regards to competitive Call of Duty, and it's just such a shame because you lose that map control, you lose that motivation and that progression in the map. It's a huge pity. Players have to be precise when they call out. You know, guys, I'm about to use my Scarab. Move out of the way. I don't know, whatever comes first to your mind.
I don't know if it's communication or if it's bad luck, but I'm just saying, from the side of Vinco, I've never seen so much team kills coming from one team. I like, if you go check the previous stream I did between Vinco and Crypto, it went to a map 5, I think. That was insane with all the S&D like team kills coming from the side of Vinco, and that's something they definitely have to work on.
No, that is definitely we emphasize small talk so important. Once again, FF Haunted unfortunately times out, but quite a close contested game, if I have to say so myself, Dara. I mean, the fact that they've been playing predominantly 3v4 this entire series, you would think that Vinco Gaming should have closed out the series so far in terms of this map.
Definitely. I think Vinco is playing quite passive at the moment, but Reigns might have cancelled out Pren. That's because I can know Reigns not doing as good as he would have hoped, but Pren having problems and definitely costing his teams. Hopefully he can sort that out. He's back in, so hopefully he can bring this back. But let's quickly see who has the spawn. Range now.
It's definitely Vinco
for the side of Vinco.
Okay.
So I think this is definitely Vinco's.
Yeah.
Vinco can definitely finish it, yeah, and I think that's going to happen.
You think that's definitely a possibility? We do see the Centurion down right here by the side of this barn. Rocky, it looks like two players have flooded the hill. And Vinco's definitely set up for this hill, Dare. With only 20 seconds remaining, it seems quite a tough feat for 50-50 to be able to break.
Yeah, for sure. If it doesn't happen in the next 5 seconds, I'm definitely giving this to the side of Vinco already. But
yeah.
Nice push there, but of 50-50. But I think they're leaving it a bit too late with all the timeouts that received.
That is correct. Obviously, we do have a neutral host lane. To be said that one player is getting the host advantage. It is spread neutrally among all the 8 players currently playing this HP on throwback. And a score streak was called in. However, no one was taken out, and Vinco Gaming only need 4 points left. That's about it.
Yeah, no, it's over. That's 3 down, and it's definitely over from the side of 50-50. Oh,
maybe
okay.
not.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Nah.
There we go.
And GG, that's all she wrote. 250 to 158. Vinco Gaming taking HP throwback, and we are now going into. I'll tell you right now. S&D breakout. That's interesting.
Oh, that's definitely. Well, when it comes to S&D breakout, I can already put that out there that this is 100% going to the side of Vinco on breakout S&D. I've seen their strats on S&D, on breakout S&D, and it's something I don't think anyone can like break. But coming back to this HP. You can't say that one team was more dominant than the other, but with all the timeouts of Pren, but hopefully they can take it or bring it back in this S&D and then work from there.
No, there's definitely a possibility. Dara actually just popped up the scoreboard right now, and if we look across the playing fields, I mean, in terms of the slaying department, it was highly contested. Very, very similar mirror matchups. Clanker obviously top in the lobby there for 50-50 gaming. Rocky on the other side, and Fanboys once again also dropping a 30 bomb, and Reigns slightly lacking there in the department for slaying, as we do know that he's a predominant slayer throughout competitive Call of Duty. And then unfortunately FF Haunted obviously timing out 4 times in the game. Definitely put his foot on his team I might say on the back foot.
Yeah, the thing that stands out the most is the hill time and the defense from Rocky. Josh, absolutely huge for his team, but just a reminder, when it comes to HP, you definitely need your communication up high and getting someone in that hill at all times, and that's one thing that Vinco, on the side of Vinco, did quite well, sending Rocky to hill with 10 defense, so that's quite good from their side. And Clanko going 32 and 29, going huge for their side, but that timeout definitely cost him that map.
Yeah, it has to be said, the unfortunate timeout by FF Haunted, unfortunately being the detriment to his team. But yeah, going into breakout S&D, Daria, I have to say so myself, I'm not really familiar with regards to this S&D map. I know it was recently introduced to the Search and Destroy competitive circuit. So yeah, bomb sites, you know exactly where A and B are, respectively?
Well, B bomb being, might be wrong, name of the bombs, but definitely the bomb at Showers is some teams don't like want to push there, as it is a highly contested area, but definitely to the side of B there by Caves or Medic would say definitely a better option. But if you check on the side of Ventus, they have this map quite how can I say,
Lockdown.
Lockdown, yeah, thanks for the word there.
No problem,
brother. So Ventus has this map locked down. They with their snipers, I can tell you now, Tipman with his sniper on this map's quite something to behold. So let's see, but I think Rocky, I might be incorrect, but I think Rocky
No, definitely. I was actually filling in Dara, sorry, just to update the stream and you yourself. I myself am hosting maps 2 and 4 if the series does get to that, which we obviously hope so as casters. So
Yeah.
now 50/50 Gaming, apparently there's a virtual coin toss on the DJL VS Gaming website. So they won the coin toss, allowing them to host maps 1, 3, and 5. And then obviously I will do the hosting of maps 2 and 4. And that's what I'm currently doing. I'm just inviting all the players to the lobby, and then we'll get the show on the road. But
Yeah, it's quite nice to see all the the help from DGL or Telcom and ACGL, and most important with all their help in the SA of help and
no, definitely, absolutely. So Daria, obviously being new, I wouldn't say to the community itself, because I'm sure that you've been around for a while perhaps, but being new to the casting scene, I mean, surely have you been enjoying it recently? It's quite strenuous.
well, I wouldn't like. I would prefer casting and hosting action and guys for most of you know that with the Epic God battles that I started with Run Zero and earlier the year with the MWR tournaments.
Yes.
So I like
Oh,
the
those are
hosting
great,
side
eh?
of things, but yeah, it was awesome. And then coming. Most of all, with the thing with casting is it's nice to have someone that you can cast with. It's like having a team, building your chem with your partner and co-hosting. Because when you see those CWL matches of Courage and
Maven?
Maven, Courage and
Come on.
Maven,
Yes.
when they are together and they streaming, oh, it's something to behold. So if I can have if I can communicate like that with some co-hosts, I
Yes.
think that would be insane. But because when it comes to me playing competitively, I think I'll get trashed on. So let's rather keep it at casting.
No, dude. Come on, Dalray. We all know that us older players are the more inclined to boots on the ground as opposed to jetpacks.
That's what I wanted to say. Let's just wait to next year, and then why
Exactly.
not cast and play at the same time, eh?
Exactly, killing two birds with one stone.
There
Currently
we
back,
go.
yeah, back to the Ruby Cup showdown between Vinco Gaming and 50/50. I think we are just waiting for Haunted. If my eyes can see correctly, yeah, I'll try sending me invites.
Yeah.
But no, Daria,
Let's
obviously, I mean, just getting back to the casting situation. I know Nick, he definitely Holden Zede. I mean, he's just as many say, the velvet voice of the casting scene in South Africa. I've heard it so many times.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been carrying the competitive South African scene for numerous years. I'm sure there's been guys helping him out back in the day, but yeah, he definitely needs casting talent, casting support. So, you know, just coming from my side, bro, obviously I was fortunate to be invited to a couple last year to the big events, but you know, thank you to you, bro, and thank you to, I think it's a Prodigy guys, if I stand on the correction.
Yeah.
I know they've been putting in some time. They've been investing some time into their own streams, and especially doing the duo cast together. So I just see everyone in the chat
and then
during the lobby changing it to their kilograms. Some friendly banter there from the boys from Vinco. But yeah, it's great, bro. It's great.
And another guy, Natric Brandon, for always casting with me. Thanks to him. But it's not casting is not for everyone. Like some people just like playing, and watching over their gameplay. And cast does help teams a lot to see where they've gone wrong and where they can fix themselves, because it's not everyone like.
Okay. Do you have fiber?
It's like no. It's VDSL. So
it's still good. Still potent.
It's still good. It's still
Does the job.
It's still casting. It's still there's no fluctuation and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen you mount a couple of times with the videos you've been uploading onto Twitter.
Hey,
so
just
it has to be said.
I'm trying to be like Rocky, okay? I just want my stuff out there. It must be on Twitter. People must see it.
Exactly, bro. Advertising
I just
yourself.
Don't get as much. I just don't get as much 4 pieces and.
Okay, yeah, we can't all be like the great Rocky.
Yeah, we can't be all like him, eh?
Yeah, but yeah, Dara, definitely. Okay, currently we're still waiting for FF Haunted, we did see he had some internet issues early on in the HP on Throwback. So hopefully he'll be able to join. I am spamming in with invites. I'm not entirely sure if that's irritating him at all. I'm sure it will. But Dare, let's
Yeah.
I mean let's speak about this season. So we're now in June, right? Geez, see my maths. 6th month of the year. Game's been out for 8 months. Currently we've seen no 4v4 competitive lands for Infinite Warfare. We've obviously had a 2v2. Wait, we have. Okay, not in Cape Town. But I think there was one in
Cape Town.
Was it Durban?
Yeah, there was one in Durban.
Yes. There was one in Durban. I think it was the team of Koala and them that won.
Yes.
So obviously currently in terms of 4v4 competitive lands, we've only had one, unfortunately. I know there's a lot in talks with ACGL, obviously trying to get, the funding to provide us with something spectacular. I mean, we all coming off CWL Mac Cup last year, and for us that was just, geez, I can't even explain it. It was like one of the wonders of the world in terms of South African Call of Duty. I mean, 120,000 rand prize pool, the venue, the crowd, just main stage. Obviously, we had Benson, who was just fantastic. So yeah, that was definitely a climax of its own. So I think, Dara, if I stand under correction, our first land should be EGE, which is in July, I think.
July 27th.
There we go.
27th of July. So that's definitely something to look forward to. I really can't wait. I wish I'm a part of that. So I'm definitely going to be there. So let's see, if we can get our masses there and everyone coming down from Joburg, Durban. And it will be great to see all the teams there, and because there's always that chat. I can't wait for LAN. I can't wait for LAN.
Always.
I'm lagging here, and I'm gonna rape you at LAN and stuff like that. So, so it will be quite interesting to see how everyone goes at LAN.
No, definitely, man. I mean, yeah. Okay, no, I definitely agree with you there, Daria. I just want to see everyone is, you in, I'm in, you on cast, Rocky's there, or Haunted's back. Alright, so we're about to get this map underway. Daria, something I wanted to mention. I know a lot of the streams that I've watched, I've never really seen the casters or the streamers interact that much with the crowd, in terms of the crowd of the chat. I mean, not that we can do so much, but I mean, I would like this to also be quite an interactive stream. I know. Obviously, the viewers get excited. We obviously pose the questions of who do you think is going to take the series, who do we think is going to drop a flip double digits in S&D. So I advocate to the viewers right now. Give us your suggestions. Who's going to smash the series 3-0? Will we see 50-50 with a reverse sweep? Who's dropping the double digits? Who would you like to see snipe? You know what I mean, Dalray? Just to get something flowing here.
Get those predictions in. We'll like to view them after this map, see who gets closest and who gets it on the dot. But I'm
he's got a
checking
sniper
through the teams of everyone if there's any snipers involved.
I know
Rocky on the side of defense will take out the sniper. I'm doubt on attack.
There we go, Fanboys currently thermal sniper. He is watching the war run, and we do see Vinco Gaming pushing that war run. So hopefully, Dara, we on for something still. Yeah, he managed to get one.
Let's get one.
Oh, get that
marker second. Does get tagged.
That's unfortunate. The nades, those dirty nades.
Oh, I see Vinco's backing out, jumping on board. Number 7, Clanko. Clanko is gonna.
Is he on the flank?
Someone?
I'm gonna hop on Clanko. Harmsy.
No, he gets taken out.
Yeah, managed to pick up Clanko.
Gets a nice kill on him.
We do see, Dara, if you keep notes, okay, there is definitely gunfire contestation going down on war run, but there is a sneaky Vinco Eros, we call him the Lanimal, he was deemed at CWL Mac Up, deciding to opt out of that war run, because he is aware that there's a sniper, and progress towards Bebop.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how 50-50 get things going here now, because Vinco has rotated back to this bomb site.
Midas is on the flank.
Spot someone back tank, but Midas might be catching him.
Okay, Haunted.
Back tank, and will they get him?
Yeah.
No, he ducks out.
He does duck out.
Get away.
Midas gets taken out. Haunted deciding to push the spiral staircase. However, bomb is being put down. Haunted in the gunfight. Manages to pick up the one. All right. That leaves Eros left alone in a 1v2. Bomb is down in favor of Vinco Gaming. And it looks like he's currently sandwiched, Dalray.
Yeah, I think...
There's a player right next to him.
No.
Right behind you!
That's him!
There we go!
He gets it.
That is massive.
Well, first first round going to the side of 50-50. Quite interesting to see Vaughn with his thermal sniper back at second heal on HP, just sitting back and waiting for the side of Vinco. I think they do realize that Vinco is a very like they push together as a team always. So when they usually see someone at B, they'll definitely like call out quite early saying all at B, because Vinco is one of those sides that just push together, get the dominant side of the hill or of the bomb, could say. So you can see once again all of them pushing together. Rocky does have his thermal sniper in hand, does use some smoke. Nice tactical there. Oh,
that's what I imagine he got that what no scope quick step. I don't even know what exactly that was. But yeah, it has to be noted that Dario, we do see FF fanboys with 3 kills, going absolutely massive to the previous round with his sniper rifle. But it looks like the thermal snipers are still the favored detachment on the sniper rifle. Bomb has been planted on A. That's in favor of 50-50.
Fanboy still with the sniper in hand. Will probably not, yes, will get the kill on Rocky. Some
sneaky
shaky shots there by him.
It has to be noted. Oh jeez, Fanboys is on top there. Let's hop on board with Eros. Okay, there's 2 down for 50-50, leaving it in a 2v2. Massive. Kill by Eros. Fanboys last alive, does have a scab and a EMC in hand. Manages to get the kill!
Turns it on! No!
Wow, I think he had his payload.
Did he get in time? Yes, he did.
He did?
Oh, well done. He did get there in time.
He got it in time. GG's, yo. Those clinical seconds, eh?
Yeah. Just worth mentioning it again, as I said in the HP, with a new patch that's out, getting a plant or a defuse does not contribute to your specialist ability anymore. So that's interesting, but and snaking out as well. Just mentioning that again, but planting and diffusing still helps getting your score streaks.
It sure does. That's the interesting fact. I mean, we've always known planting a bomb contributing towards the score streak. I mean, score streaks were only introduced into Black Ops 3, which was last season's Call of Duty. We do see Vinco Gaming with a 4-man push towards B-bomb. Reigns, the bomb carrier for the team, decides to push into medic. All 4 members currently medic. Gunfights happening down by the spiral staircase.
Yeah, okay, quickly on board now with Fanboys. Does get one, he's still back there.
Oh,
will spot the second. Will he get the third? No!
Oh, that's unlucky.
Watch out. Vaughn with his sniper, Fanboys with his sniper. It's not bad at all.
And you mentioned Rocky was the one to watch with regards to the sniper rifle and S&D. It looks like Vaughn is taking the title off of his shoulders of top sniper. We do see Vaughn absolutely carrying his team, Dare. I mean, Midas with the donuts, Clanker opening up donut shops. Vaughn's definitely telling him, hey guys, pick up your socks.
The unfortunate thing is that Fanboys is playing with an FTL. If he had his active camo, he would have had it, but now almost got another one there with his sniper. But Clanko getting off his donut at the moment. And let's quickly jump on board with Eros. He spots one, will get one. Will he get the second? No. Rocky, last one alive for the side of Vinco. Let's see what he does. He has got the hailstorm. This gun is absolutely lethal, but does not even react to the guy that he sees in front too quick.
Definitely.
50-50 clutches up.
Yeah, they sure do. Rocky, unfortunately, a split second too late with that hailstorm. Was this gun once banned upon the time? Or?
Yes, it was. You are 100% correct. It's definitely a beast of a gun, but let's just stay on board or jump on board with Rocky.
Okay, Rocky, on board with him.
He still has his sniper. I still believe in his sniper, and I do think he's gonna find one this round.
Yeah, Rocky obviously with the smoke, tactical grenades at hand. Rocky's been profound and been ordained the smoke strat player of the community. Unfortunately missing out on that snipe. Hailstorm has been whipped out and decides to push back. We do see Eros. Gunfights now happening left.
Sniper kill there. Rocky
Clanker
does get taken out.
Yeah, Clanker actually managing to get 3 kills that round. And Reigns and Eros in a 2v2. Wow. Marginally getting turned on. but Eros coming to his help, coming to his aid. And we do see, I think it's Vaughn there, Dare, on top, with the sniper,
Still
watching
Vaughn
over mid-map.
with the sniper. Let's just see what the Vinco or Eros does to do with the bomb. Okay, he's busy planting A.
The players are pushing
push him now. Oh,
But
he did
FTL.
hear him, FTL.
FDL.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh!
That's
no!
it. I think Reigns managed just to clutch up there slightly, but we did see a FTL utilized Dalre, so we have to keep note of that. I don't think that it was to their advantage at all.
Definitely not.
So that's unfortunate. I mean, we've obviously seen Optic Formal. He's been ordained the FTL god. He's made so much crazy plays. So we yet to see a South African player replicate exactly the same. Dare, let's see, Midas currently struggling,
Midas,
0 and 5.
Yeah, Midas definitely needs to pick up things. Let's jump on board with him, see if what he's doing right or where he can improve on his things. But I see he's being the aggressor, pushing up.
Okay, we're about to see a confrontation. Midas,
will he get one?
He got one.
He got one.
Yeah,
okay.
finally
So
on
he
the
at least
scoreboard.
got one.
Jump on board with Harmsy. Oh, great kills by Harmsy. Manages to pick up one with the E-Rad. I'm so glad that submachine guns have been reintroduced to the competitive scene. He's in a 1v1. They're directly next to each other.
FTL, so he can't use that again. He's waiting for that.
Okay, yeah. We do see Harmsy though with the FTL specialist, so silver lining in terms of his specialist abilities. And yeah, it's amazing how they just spread away from one another when they were directly in each other's midst.
Yeah, the best thing that Harmsy can do right now is just play it slow.
Definitely.
Play like an absolute camper and just get a spot.
Yeah, he does spot him up.
Because he does spot him. And 50-50 does clutch up and Vaughn does do the job for them.
He did the job. As we see, obviously Vaughn had a K-bar in hand with long barrel, the 5 attachments. And Harmsy, the opposite number was taken out. E-Rad, obviously the range difference, Dare is, massive. We rarely see guys cross-mapping others with submachine guns. However, I'm sure Ian Frosty will be able to do so. But
yeah, for sure. But definitely, when it comes to this game, AR is definitely quite dominant. It's not like Black Ops 3 or the game or Ghost and such that the submachine guns do some damage. But Arms in there with a nice skill flanking around.
Huge kill on print. We do see Eros decide to double back. Okay, now Rocky has been taken up by Midas. Midas finally getting some kills on the board. One player is right at the back for 50-50. However, they just miss each other. Wow!
Range shoot. No way.
How's that? Playing Ring Around the Rosie. Apparently the Astros weren't turned up to the maximum capacity, Dare, to hear some wall running or footsteps of some sort.
Yeah, for sure. But I think 50-50 would realize now that they need to rotate. But let's jump on board with number 6. That's Fanboys. He will probably spot someone. He's got the sniper. Does back out.
Okay,
so he will probably
starts to double back.
Now.
We do see a couple of gunfights going down. Midas heavily tagged up. Clanker with the 2-piece.
Clanker with 2.
Absolutely massive.
Last one alive.
Okay, let's hop on board with Harmsy. He does have his specialists. Now the question is, Dario, should he use it? Should he not use it? Still 3 rounds remaining. He has been spotted.
No.
So that's it.
Don't push. I don't think using your FTL in that situation is going to be a waste.
Dario, do you think Harmsy made the right play there? Should he perhaps have camped it out, play for some more kills, build up his specialists again, which he actually had no build-ups of score streaks?
Well, seeing that bomb wasn't planted and such, jumping off the map could be an option, not just...
That's another option.
Not give them any help towards their score streaks, but might be the right play just to jump off, but he took his death quite nicely.
No, he sure did. I want to hop on board with Harmsy or Fanboys. I'm currently EMP on Fanboys. That removes his reticle sight from his thermal sniper, so he decides to double back. We do see Vinco Gaming 3 mid, 1 on the flank. Fanboys obviously still holding down mid map, and the bomb has been progressed to B. So yeah, definitely.
If you bring up your mini map now, if you press square, Giano, you'll probably see all the rotations. So you'll see the side of 50-50 all at B, with Vinco quite spread out at the moment. One currently flanking. Let's jump on board with him. That's flanking. That's Reigns.
Reigns
we'll probably
on
see
board with Reigns. Oh, missing his shot, shaking. Oh!
He does get gunned from medic, and Eros is playing it slow. Back.
Midas decides to...
And
Oh, wow.
Midas,
Just like that. Dare.
oh my, commentator's curse, I'm telling you, I thought Vinco is gonna take this quite comfortably, but 50-50, just straight gunning.
Straight gunning, it has to be said. Yeah, I mean 50-50, 5-3, only one round away, Vinco gaming with 3. It has to be said, Dare, that you can never count a team out or search and destroy. We've seen so many teams come from a 5-0 deficit and just pull it all the way back up. And we do know Vinco gaming do have the potential to do so, but it looks like 50-50 definitely has the momentum. Rocky holding mid-map, Vaughn with the sniper once again. Fanboys, just holding mid-map. There are gunfights happening now. I think they have progressed into A-bomb, and we do see so right now.
Yeah, I think the guy now to look out for Clanker, he has reactive armor to work with, Haunted with a nice kill there on Armsy.
Yeah.
But on board, ooh, Fanboy's another kill there. Clanker activates his reactive, does find one back. Will he spot this last one? The last one alive is Rocky. Rocky has the NV4 to work with. Let's see if he can clutch up for his team to stay alive, and doesn't see him and does get taken out. So the SMD goes to 50-50.
50-50? We were both incorrect on our calls there.
Yeah, I really didn't think it would go this way. Clanker, you can stop shooting there, mate. I think you're dead. So, I
think he was probably just making sure there's definitely some dirty banter between the two teams. Daria, I know it was quite a highly, I don't even know the word to say in terms of who was going to host today. I know there was a lot of confusion, a lot of heated debates, but yeah, there was some internal politics. Nonetheless, the game has happened, and it's currently 1-1 tied the series. Obviously, picking up the scoreboard. Yeah, it has to be said, Clanker and Fanboys absolutely dominating that entire series, while on the Vinco Gaming, Harmsy and Eros doing well for their team. Unfortunately going negative as well, but Reigns and Rocky definitely have to pick up their game, it has to be said.
Yeah, the big thing that 50-50 took a nice lead was when Midas and was it Haunted started getting those crucial kills, because I think that no, it was Clanko and Midas that were both with donuts, and Clanko are like midway through.
How is that?
Through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're midway through SNDs, going to 10 and 5, double positive for Clanko, and so if you get those heals and those kills and everyone's working together, it's one-way traffic, and that's what it was for the side of 50-50.
That's exactly what it was, Daria. I mean, it has to be noted again. Once again, Clanko, such a versatile player, such a dynamic player for any team he's put into, was opening up his donut shop, and then, boom, 2 KD, 10 kills, 5 deaths, clutching. I think he got a couple of times, it wasn't an ace, no, definitely wasn't an ace, but 3 kills per round. I mean, it's just amazing to have him in your team. That has to be said. Fanboys, I've personally never seen him as a player, but the guy just dropped a 4 KD. Absolute monster of a sniping. Definitely put Rocky to shame, it has to be said. So, yeah, 50-50. Perhaps Pren. I know he's been a pinnacle player, captain, MGO leader in the community, Dare. So maybe him bringing the experience into the team, definitely helping out the newer players to the scene.
Yeah, and I think that's quite great from his side, getting everyone involved and helping out where he can. But yeah, thanks to him for that. But series tied up now 1-1. I'm quite interested to see what the chat says or said, who's going to take this one. So let me quickly jump on board with your YouTube there. If you can check yourself, if you press your share button there, Tiana.
Share button? Oh, okay. Broadcast setting. Okay, I understand. So you just flip between the two. I do apologize for my... Oh, there we go. A few comments. Okay. We do see Vexus map count. Map count is currently 1-1. Melanie with obviously replying to his. Eros with double digits. Unfortunately, that went in the opposite direction, Mohammed. And yeah, Christopher, thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Once again, a huge shout out to Dare for joining me with tonight's co-cast for the Ruby Cup Showdown between Vinco Gaming and 50-50. So far, yeah, really appreciate it, bro. Haven't done it in a while. So I do apologize for being slightly rusty, but I know you've been carrying the community thus far. So yeah, it's great to have you on board, man. Helping out it is.
Just drop a DM, message me. I'll always give someone a go and see how things go. I think my next guy that I would be casting with is Crypto Waffle, Ryan.
Waffle.
So,
Okay, that's
yeah,
interesting.
he says he wants to try out something, so let's not waste talent if there is any. So
No,
we'll
of
see how that
course. I
goes.
mean, the more the merrier. I mean, Waffle obviously coming off a DGC win last year with EN Youth, EN Fear to be
Yeah.
exact, the under 18 team. So he's got his piece of gold. He's currently ahead of a lot of people in the community that's been trying out for a couple of years. So that's great on him. But yeah, I'm excited to actually watch that stream with you and Ryan Dalre. Was that a DGL game you guys will be hosting?
A quick, can I just like the schedule for the next few days with me casting. Might get Tiano on board on a few of them, but it's tomorrow at 8, Friday at 8 o'clock. Crypto Gaming is taking on Prodigy for their DGL match, and then the same team Crypto taking on EN over 18. That's going to be a great one to
Ooh,
watch.
that's gonna be
Saturday
good.
at 8. So that will be two great games to look out for. I probably hope I can get Tiano at 8 Saturday to come help me with the EN.
All right, yeah.
Match. But
No,
you
definitely
can
this-
just
this
like we'll talk and we can sort out stuff like that.
No, we definitely will, Daria. I mean, Ian, every time Ian or Bravado or Vinco or, one of these well-known orgs are mentioned, crypto now as well, the viewers always just pile in. I mean, obviously today being a school night, sometimes you get
Yeah.
the favored viewers, the guys that are true to enjoying
Yeah.
watching or passionate of to watching. I know sometimes guys feel a bit lazy and like, nah, I'd rather put in the scrim time than watch someone else. But at the end of the day, they're just bettering themselves. Maybe they witness something that a player or a team does, and they can implement that into their own team strategy. So yeah, it all comes into place. I always, myself and Holden always mention Daria as like doing extra homework. You know what I mean? Just doing your
Yeah,
extra research,
that's true.
helping yourself
Yeah.
out, just getting more informative. So yeah.
Coming back to that, what you said about school is it's exams for most of the kids.
Yes.
And me
Yes.
marking papers as a
Ooh,
teacher. So
as a teacher, bro,
not-
kudos to
not,
you, dude. Kudos to you, bro.
Yeah, no, dude, like that red pen, just like just drawing like a line through the work, saying no, just spend more time on COD. You don't have any future in this academic. Just go play COD.
Just go play COD.
But most guys like even writing bio. I can use Jamie Sharkey, crypto.
All right. Yes.
For the storm that
Due
hit
to the
Cape
storm.
Town it was insane. But it didn't affect Sharky because he is in Pretoria, sorry, and so it didn't affect him. He still went to school. But the following day or today, he actually wrote biology.
Okay.
And the day, like yesterday, the whole day scrimming. We had a scrim at 9 versus White Rabbit, and that went on to quarter past 10 the night. And the first time he took out his book was 10:30, and he wrote the following
Oh, my
morning biology. So people putting in the grinds to get on top.
Definitely,
so
definitely.
It's definitely there.
Yeah, no, it is there, Darren. I hope that it pays off. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, this is a passion for many, but currently it's still a hobby in South Africa. Going professional is that's been unheard of in the South African community, Darren. But yeah, we commend the players putting in the time. I know a lot of people associate gaming as nerds or geeks, but I mean, for many of us, it's a lifestyle. It's a passion.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. You see it lands. You hear on streams
Yeah.
how hyped the players get, the camaraderie. It's so
Yeah.
valuable. It's something that's second to none. We see it in rugby teams. We see it on competitive Call of Duty or any other e-sport per se. It's the camaraderie. It's the building up of friendships. I mean, Dario,
Yeah,
so many times they say my good friends are my online friends as opposed to my actual school friends. I mean, I'm sure you
Yeah,
can say the same. I can say the same.
yeah,
I've got more
yeah,
online
for
friends than I
sure.
do of actual friends back from school days.
Yeah, it's probably just because I accept every single friend request that I get. So
My word!
that's probably why I'm so
Wow.
much. But saying definitely the South African side of the community of Call of Duty is I must say like this year with IW, because most people don't like the game, but
Indeed.
yeah, with the, like I could say most of the oldies just wanting to be back on the back on
Y-
the ground.
You're specific,
But
yeah?
getting more together as a community and working together, helping each other out, doing casts, doing streams. Like if I take an example of Bravado, their team
Yes.
getting the card side out, getting those photographers in, getting
Fantastic, bro.
sponsors, and that's great. Even like if like overseas teams, if they like see South Africa as a good investment, then why not? So that's just building the brand of South Africa, and even now with White Rabbit on board,
Yes, that's another
as
one to
if
take
I
note of.
yeah, that's another big South African name coming from CS:GO, branching out for their first console. So that's great. Just building the South African side, and that
Mm.
hashtag Africa for COD Champs is just building and building.
Keep on hashtagging, ladies and gentlemen. Dara is so important. I mentioned it numerous times last year. I remember in some of the interviews that I had done. Um, the building, the growth, the development of the competitive scene in South Africa is always important. And there's something I actually want to touch on. The fact that you mentioned, which is true, how so many players and orgs stop playing due to, I'll put this in inverted commas, terrible this game is, yet we
Yeah,
found two PC organizations. I mean, White Rabbit Gaming, absolutely massive. I think they won the Dota 2 at DGC last year, if I
yeah,
stand under correction. And
yes,
then the
yes,
white horse of MGOs in South Africa, Bravado, picking up a
yeah,
Call of Duty team, console, and investing their time into those players and the community. So bittersweet, I guess. I mean, two major orgs joining the South African Call of Duty scene, and then obviously a couple of the older. I know High Fives obviously pulled out. Insane Gaming. I mean, geez, one of the
yeah,
roots of
yeah,
the community. They pulled out.
yeah.
Absolutely went AFK. So, but yeah,
But
it's just great.
but
It's bittersweet.
I do think that some of these teams might just make an appearance on the next card. I do hope so. I really would like to see High Five coming back into this, because when I think it was Black Ops or Ghost. I know the one dominant team that stood out for me was Astra, and they were quite dominant. If I watched any or heard any teams talk about a dominant team, Astra was definitely mentioned. So hopefully the side of High Five and Insane, they get back into things. I'm actually looking quite forward. I think tomorrow is the reveal of the new multiplayer. World War II, the reveal of the multiplayer, so that's gonna be insane. I'll definitely tweet that out if you guys would like to see that. You can just follow me and give myself a quick shout out here. So, and the undisclosed classifieds and everything there, all the schedule, all my tweets and whatever, so I'll get in touch with you guys there if you want to see. So
Yeah, do that.
if you want to see all the previous streams, just go on YouTube, Della stream, and you'll see there crypto versus Vinco. Vinco did that one, and then there was the insane one. I must say that was Ian versus 50-50, where Ian was down 249 to 220 actually. He came back and won 250 to 249. So that's sickening. That was such a good game.
I think I did witness that. Okay, Dara, we just got information now. I don't know how this is working out, but it seems like there's an agreement from both teams. Apparently, Rocky's power has gone out. So now, me
Oh.
being a registered player on the DGL team, apparently I am supposed to sub now. So yeah, that's a huge
That's
curveball.
coming into play. Huge
I mean,
curveball.
I mentioned the rustiness of casting, and now I'm being thrown to actually playing a competitive game about a 50-50 side that's on absolute fire. So Dare,
No,
oh,
the best thing to do, Tiano, stay as it is, and we'll have a listen in with Vinco for the whole uplink.
are you sure about that?
Yeah, no
Okay,
problem. Let's
let's
do a listen in from the side of Vinco and see how that goes.
Okay, fantastic. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly adjust myself. Let's unmute some of the players over here. I do apologize if there's any swearing, ladies and gentlemen. Players are about to be unmuted. Let's see how it goes. Hello, gents. Still on stream, eh? Super sub. Alright. Okay, just 1 second. I'm just quickly adjusting myself. Yeah.
F and negative F.
Alright, so I haven't warmed up. Currently listening.
Overdrive.
Neither, I guess.
Boys.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you're running now.
Okay.
FTO or overdrive.
Overdrive? Must I play? I can play ball, I think, if I can remember.
Go overdrive. Yeah.
Overdrive.
Go
Who is overdrive again? Sorry?
Warfighter.
Okay, cool. Alright, I think I got classes. Starting, eh? Alright. Let's go. So, what happened to Josh?
He's power tripped.
Power. Shit, dude, that's unlucky for you guys, eh?
Still gonna kill them.
Okay, cool.
Fuck them up.
Oh, dude, easy knocks, dude. Fucking Sianak went through crypto as well, so.
Dude, at least I was slightly warmed up, but it's fine. Okay, cool. Let's go, boys. Let's do this. Jeez, how's that, eh? I think I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Okay, I'll go left what Josh normally does.
Okay, cool, no problem.
Okay, cool. And then
You just go to like a core control, you know?
Yeah, that's fine. Straight to mid, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna EMP and net ball.
We're gonna go low one.
Nothing on ball yet. Nothing on ball.
There's one on ball.
Nothing.
Nice, boys, that's huge, that's huge.
Got one.
I'm coming. You guys wanna go right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah,
One here, right here by you. I'm all running.
Oh, Clanker in blue now. He's pushing out blue.
Oh, stop shooting. One shot middle, one shot
Spaceship
middle.
1 point.
Wait for throw.
Minus one shot middle.
I missed it.
Spaceship dead.
Unlucky.
Play behind me. I'm gonna Clanker in bed.
No, he's
Just
middle.
get on sub.
Okay.
He's on track.
We can get control of. I'm just netting their side.
Nice. I'm coming ball with you now, Brandon. Hold
He's
up.
in blue, he's in blue.
One's gonna be right, Brandon.
One shot down. Got him. Keep ball.
One right.
One ice. Unlucky.
Hello, we absolute ball. He's going pillar. He's gonna go
Two
pillar.
there. Pillar.
That's him.
Two. I'm imping. Nading.
Check it out. Nice.
Got one.
Top.
Nading. Got him. Two down. Satellite. Yeah. Can you get
Go
him?
right. You wanna bring ball right?
Okay. I don't have ball.
He's weak. Where was that?
I'm watching satellite.
What is weak still?
Another one, yeah, I need help.
Okay, on the way, Brandon.
Just hold it.
There's
Come right.
Two, buddy.
1-0.
Got one. Another one. Midas.
Weak.
Pillar behind you guys. You grab the ball and go.
Just you. Spawning in base.
You gotta kill the guy.
With these
We're lagging each other.
Behind us.
Oh, dude, left inside.
FTL. Weak.
How does FTL already?
Nice, huge. One more.
Got him.
Lucky, that's unlucky.
Two there. Coming up.
Rotate back. Lucky, two down.
Got him on me.
Get ball control.
Nice.
Nice.
There's one more pillar still, eh?
One ball. I'm
Stop
pushing
pillar.
up.
Let's go. One top spaceship. Weak. Got me, fanboys.
Got pillar. Nice.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
one shot. Oh, no, dude.
Just you there.
Why is it laggy? He overdrive.
I don't know.
Come on.
How did he overdrive?
I got overdrive. I got two.
Nice. Let's go left.
Behind you, pillar, guys.
Hit him, dude! Who was pillars?
One blue.
No, dude, this one tractor.
Play sub.
Watch your pillars.
Going left.
Is he pillars? Is he still pillars?
Yeah.
One in pillars.
Pillars. Got me. Midas.
Okay.
Nice. Come boys, I need two down.
There's one sub somewhere, I think.
There's one tractor. No, dude. Clanker tractor.
Good sub.
Nice,
Dead.
yes, I'll pick a ball. Go. Go, push. I'm overdriving. Bait for me. Going for two.
Yeah, you got that. They're spawning.
Yo, who's spawning?
Who changed teams?
Okay. Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, just the Antiana. Yeah. I know, they're not allowed to.
They
The
can't.
game's already started.
The game
Just
started.
keep playing.
Keep playing, dude. I don't know. What's the rules?
Rules are the game started. Okay, let's just end. We'll restart the map. I was lagging.
I don't think you put CWR on, eh?
I did.
That's why.
I always put it on, dude.
I don't think it's on either, because people are respawning a little bit too quickly.
Okay.
I don't think it was on.
I'm sure I put it on, dude, because I went obviously normal.
Yeah, I was.
CWL,
I also saw you put
square.
it on.
Yeah.
Let's just see what they say. What are they saying, Brennan? My phone's off, so. Honestly, I think they just switched teams.
Do you want to host, buddy? Okay, cool. Dallas, I'm wondering, do you want to stream and then I cut my stream? Do you think it's maybe that?
My eyes, so let's just see what
Yeah,
the side of
Yeah.
That's the rules, man.
I think it's Joburg. No, you mad, dude? Vexer says rules are on CWL. That's why everyone is getting their specialists so quick. Rules are. I don't know what he said. I think he said aren't. I don't know. Oh crap. Okay.
So we forfeit the map.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, he
they
says
say that?
because.
Let me go
What
speak
a
to
because it's not
faggot,
responsible.
dude.
Hold on. Let me just go speak to him quickly. Hold on. Hello? Yo, sorry, dude. I don't know. What happened? I was quite certain when I did select the rules that I pressed square and then it was still on. Okay, shit. But now, sorry, Brent, I'm not really familiar with the rule set. But what happens now? Because I mean, we still played almost half of the first round. So does that mean that you guys conform to still playing? Can I ask why though? If you had seen it, if you had noticed that in the beginning, but we still played until it was 2-2. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I understand, bro. I'm listening to what you're saying, but I just find it ironic because we started it and you guys had scored 2 points, we scored 2 points, and only after do you want to call for a forfeit. Why didn't you call for a forfeit in the beginning? Oh jeez. Okay. Well. No, I'm fine, bro. That was my bad. I'm going to swap it over to Dare. I'm going to swap it over to him. I'm going to tell him now. Okay. Yeah, apparently that was my bad. I didn't realize. It seemed like it was on. So, I don't know. Dare, they say that you have to, I can't stream anymore, bro. I can't stream anymore because of they say it's lagging due to that. Okay, so you're going to have to continue, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately, he's calling for it, dude. So I tried to reason with him. You know, Ethan is in the rules. I just find it funny that, yeah, I guess it was half of round 1. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you're right, Ethan. Okay. Yeah. Right. Anyway, so okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Hop onto the Dallas's stream. He's gonna be continuing the series. We're now going into Search and Destroy, and you tune it out. Okay, cool. All right. Cheers.